Hi, welcome back to Nancy Jean's Garden, and today is December 26th. And if you were raised in the English tradition or have been around it, you know that this is what the British, and I do believe in Australia, they celebrate. It's called Boxing Day. And it's the day when you give gifts to people you may not know well, but people who are part of your life, people who make you feel better, people who make your life easier. And it's a day you just give them a little gift, and it goes back to some of the 12 days of Christmas stuff that they also continue to carry on. But today I'm going to give each one of you a little bit of gift in a lesson about crystals, because like today's the 26th of December, and that's when we realize, oh my God, what did we spend on the 25th of December? And so I'm going to show you ways you can use crystals to increase your prosperity and abundance and not do it too expensively. Now, when most of you think of crystals, you think of these guys, these big guys. This is a beautiful Smoky Quartz crystal. He's a wonderful fighter of negative energy and just great fun. He's very, very good. And then you think of lovely rose quartz, and you think of beautiful pieces of clear quartz that are fragmented and you can actually see rainbows in them. Or maybe you have a piece of polished rose quartz, clear quartz, that you can see fractions and rainbows and all kinds of fun stuff in. But these are lovely big chunks of crystal. But the power of a crystal is not based on its size. These four little guys, set up the right way, and when you put your intentions in them, they're every bit as powerful as this. It's and this is one of those places in life where size does not matter. So I created a bunch of small portable grids, and I call them compasses because they're portable and they help you direct your intentions. And this one's for cash, so this one's for prosperity. So you can look up the meanings of stones. You can Google it. If you have a couple crystals lying around, you happen to know their names. Sometimes if you don't know their names, if you put green, shiny, and veined, you're probably going to get Aventurine, which is what this one is. And green Aventurine was known as the gambler's stone, and it's a stone that people used in the old days. They used to carry it to improve their luck, and they thought it brought chance to you. This is Pyrite, which is fool's gold, and it looks like gold. I mean, if you see real gold near it, you can see why people would be fooled, but it is not gold. And in metaphysical things, it will substitute for the real thing, gold. So you can put that in as a symbol of prosperity that you want to bring in towards you. Then this little teeny tiny guy is citrine. I hope you can see in the camera, it's a yellowish color, kind of looks like a white quartz, but it's yellow. And it's citrine, Citrine. I'll put the names of the crystals in the bottom in the description. And the way I build a compass is I take the crystals and I gather them around the teeniest stone of all, and I call it a focus stone. It's a fluorite, because I happen to have quite a few of those. And you could have any kind of little chip of a stone, or you could have a stone one like these. But the thing is, you're going to program into the outer stones. And you're going to start with, if your intention is to bring money through the door, I see money coming through the door. I see money coming towards me and being here with me now. And you tap the first. That's citrine. Doesn't matter which order you tap in, but that would be the first one. Then you go, I see that money flooding through the door. I see that money coming towards me. You tap the Aventurine. Then you go back, tap your focus stone again, and say, I see the money coming through the store and bringing me great prosperity and new abundance. And you just keep tapping around like that until you think like, okay, it's done. And then you just go around them a few more times. And if you put your hand over them, my experience has been, it feels warmer. And you've connected the energy of all of those crystals, and they're kind of ready to go. They're ready to work for you. That's sort of like a little crystal compass. That's how that baby works. Now, if you don't happen to have any shiny, pretty crystals around, but you just have some old rocks in your yard, You can do this. You can go, I actually didn't get these out of my yard. I lived in a place that didn't have rocks in the yard. They often say, oh, go find some river stones. Well, honey, I live in Texas, and there just aren't a whole lot of rivers you want to walk around and look for the stones. So I went to a craft store and bought a small bag of crafting stones. And I brought them home and I painted them gold. And this is called the Mountain of Gold, or this, that's basically what I've seen it usually called, Mountain of Gold. You paint 8, it has to be 8. 8 is the money and power number. In numerology, it also happens to be in this way in providing prosperity and abundance. And you take the stones and you stack them up, kind of like a little mountain, to the right of your front door. When you're looking at your front door, put this on the right side. And you say, I am inviting prosperity in. And then you just wait. And these things have, when you read about some of the feng shui people who do this for people, they have had some great stories about finding, all of a sudden money starts showing up, or situations change, or they, it's sort of like finding money in the couch cushions, except it's a lot more. That's called the Mountain of Gold. And it's to bring prosperity towards you. It's sort of like the 9 candles. You light them up one at a time and you build the power up. And you don't have to go out and talk to them every day. They do recommend that you keep them clean and don't let them get buried in leaves and things. But, sweep them off, take care of them. Just leave them sitting outside your door. I've been doing it for 2 years, and things just keep showing up when I least expect them, when I most need them. So you might want to try that. That's sort of my Boxing Day gift to you. Now, your Boxing Day gift to me could be, if you are not yet a subscriber, please subscribe, please share, and please like this video if it's something you want to see. If you want to see more things like this, about little tips about inexpensive ways to work with crystals, I'd be more than willing to answer any questions. I've had several people say, would I please do because I do tarot readings, if I just do a general tarot reading. So I am going to pull a tarot reading tomorrow for the coming year, for 2021, to see what's happening. And I'm going to pull some crystal cards. I have some crystal oracle cards to see what power and energy they think we need to be working with in the coming year. I want to thank all of you for coming and showing up. And then I get just most lovely comments every day from everyone. And I want to thank Andrea at LilacLantern for giving me a shout out yesterday. And I'm glad to see her channel's prospering. Mine's growing really well, considering I've only been on 3 weeks today. So I'm really looking forward to being able to guide and help more of you. Please contact me. If you're interested in a crystal grid, a crystal compass, or more information about crystals that way, or for me to do a reading for you, because this is the time of year. In December and January, I do 12-month tarot readings. It's the only time of the year that I do them. And so if you want one of those, you can check on my down below. I think it's below in the information, and it's crystaldirections@gmail.com. I get those. I will send you a price list and explain to you all the different sorts of services I offer. And I look forward to hearing from you. Please subscribe, please like, please share, and please, if you have a friend you really like and you really couldn't afford to get them a big gift, you can paint them 8 rocks. Really paint 8 rocks and say, hey, for your new year, here's a new way to deal with things. And hopefully, I don't know where we could put it on the edge of the United States, but we need to put this there and bring the prosperity back in. Thank you so much for your time. And I have enjoyed being and seeing you today. And welcome back to the garden. Good night.